It has been a crazy, crazy, crazy couple of months. But guess what? It's over. I talked about it in a short video, but well, in a long video, an hour long stream. But I'll talk about it in a little more brief detail. Guess what? I'm free. I can cover boxing and do whatever I want every day now, outside of raise my child. But for the most part, I'm no longer being pressed against the ceiling. Basically, imagine like that's me against the ceiling. I'm being pushed through it. Like, but it's the ceiling. You can't go no higher. The ceiling has been broken. So, to start by saying, did you look at the February 13th here? Real quick, real quick. Let's go look at the February 13th boxing schedule. February 13th, the from Dan Rayfield's page. February the 13th, the 20th, the 27th, and what's that next week after that? The 5th, it's going to be packed. We got a lot of content to really get us, the momentum to keep things really going since I don't have to fucking go to court no more. That shit was killing me. Imagine going to court for 6 years straight, bro. Like defending and trying to fight you for your freedom. Not only that, but for your child. But that part, the jail stuff is, oh my God, I can't put it into words. So anyway, I'm free. Name has been cleared. No fucking woman beater, stalker, no crazy man, none of that. It's all over. It's all over. So look at this schedule from the 13th. Obviously, you don't have to share versus Castano. I'm gonna put the link right to this down below in the description box. Dan Rayfield has his own website where he puts the best boxing schedule on the internet, bar none. He used to do it for ESPN when he was there, but now he does it on his own website. It's the most up-to-date schedule you can get. Any hardcore boxing fan, you need to have this. Like, it's your tool. In media too. So the 13th, Jojo Diaz versus Rakhimov. Oh, I gotta do some research. I've seen him fight, but anyway. But just look at the names on this schedule. I'm gonna be covering all these shits. Then covering UFC too. Then we got all them Zooms and the press conferences. Then I'm gonna be sprinkling in UFC media days and finally post-fight press conferences. Finally, I can finally move on with the podcast. Finally, I can finally contact my partners and say, like, yo, all that legal shit is over now. Now we can eat. Finally, I'm bringing a team back. I got a channel manager. Everybody's going to have to find roles. Finally, I'm healthy as a whistle. Finally, well, I have to have one small procedure. But remember, 2 years ago today, actually 2 years ago tomorrow, 3 years ago tomorrow, I went into a coma. I was in a coma for fucking 3 weeks. It took me like 2.5 years to get back from that. But look at the schedule, bro. It's going to be busy. So I've been having a whole lot of projects that I've been working on over the last couple of years. And basically now I can work without working under duress. I can work like free. By the way, follow me on Twitter. I've been told it's time to get my social media game up. TstreeT for life. I'm here. I'm not on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I'm getting back on there. I'm swimming through DMs. But follow me on Twitter at TstreeT for life. I'm there all day, every day, pretty much. I start my days at about 4 a.m. Eastern. Right now, 5:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, February the 5th, Friday, 2021. So here is my goal, right? I don't know how my daughter's homeschooling is going to work. So I'm trying to get a shift to where she's upstairs homeschooling, and I got to stop cussing too. She's upstairs homeschooling. I'm watching her while she's homeschooling, but I'm doing my videos at the. We're going to figure it out. But that's the beauty about being able to work from home, right? And being your own, boss. So, and I'm going to have help. So the goal is now, like, the sky's the limit. I can't put into words how happy I am. So for those who've been wondering why you ain't been doing videos, why didn't you do a video to Caleb Plant fight? Yo, I had a 2-day trial last week, and then a potentially another 2-day trial. Probably won't be that long coming up on February the 9th. And then after that, free. Unless some bullshit happened. But nonetheless, like, I'm ready to move on with my life. I'm happy, not. I just want to cover boxing. Is that a crime? So tonight, I'm going to be covering on. Let me pull this up real quick. By the way, follow me on Twitter at TstreeT for life. For life. Follow me on Twitter. a brother out. So, TV. Tonight, I'm going to be buying this. And I am covering this. Bare knuckle fighting championships with a former UFC contender, Paige Van Zandt versus Britain Hart. Yes, Britain. She's not from there. Hey, let me see if I can pull up the weigh-in for you. I was supposed to upload the weigh-in. I watched it. I watched the final press conference and the weigh-in. I've been watching
the biggest bare knuckle event ever, Knuckle Mania, Friday, February 5th, live on pay-per-view, featuring the highly anticipated debut of Paige Van Zandt against bare knuckle veteran Britain Hart. Plus, brutal Johnny Bedford defends his 135-pound title against the undefeated Dat Win. And Chris the Crippler Lieben returns to face Quentin Henry, bare knuckle fighting champion.
That's 40 smacks. So I'm going to buy it. And then look, guess what else you got? Now, here's an interesting fact. However, it's a lot of them I don't know. But here's an interesting fact. Where he at? Austin Trout also fights tomorrow night. Back in action, Austin Trout against some guy, Juan Garcia. I looked up his resume about a couple weeks ago. No bullshit. Austin Trout back, and it's 15 smacks. And since I'm in such a good mood now, for those who watch my channel like long, y'all know I've been like, kind of fell off, during COVID and everything. But y'all know, cards, I was going to say trash. It's not trash. Oh, Lord, don't say trash. Cards like this, I love them. They're so obscure. This is how I make my bones covering shit like this. So Austin Trout, you probably going to get my $15, my man. You got a preview? Let's see that joint.
The former WBA Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Austin No Doubt
My fucking ears are bleeding. Who made this? What in the hell? Let me turn it down. What in the hell is that? Budgetary constraints, I guess. But hey, I'm down. So yeah, I'm ready for that. Ooh. So I've reached out to, the team. Oh shit, I gotta call Donnell back. I got a message from one of my partners saying we had an interview with Demetrius Andrade last week and I missed it. In March, we're trying to get to 2 fights. The Tim Tszyu, Dennis Hogan one. We planted our flag in Australia. Tim Tszyu, Dennis Hogan, and I have a Mix Zarafa interview coming up. And is he going to Mundine? Mundine versus Zarafa. And then George Kambosos versus, Lopez versus Kambosos is coming up. We don't know if it's going to be in Australia or not, but the point I'm trying to make is we can start. Basically, I can start sending people to fights now because I don't have to worry about if they're trying to lock me up for some fake shit or, legal fees, been whooping my ass. And then I got to get 2 more lawyers. It's not over yet. But the thing is, it's different because I'm not fighting for my freedom or my life anymore or my child. Now it's going to be like fighting for, y'all got to pay for what y'all did. That type of fighting. You see what I'm saying? So, but in the meantime, I'm falling back maybe for like, a year, and just like focusing on my boxing shit and just decompressing, raising my child. You see what I'm saying? So what I was going through was I had to get really, basically, long story short, I had to get really loud and take things public to the point where they knew like, yo, listen, you can't just treat him like he's some regular motherfucker. He got a lot of powerful people behind him. No, I wasn't trying to use it like that, but they was forcing my hand. You see what I'm saying? Because they just kept getting like more and more outrageous. So that's all I'm going to say about it. It's over now. It's over. So I just want to move on with my life and do my boxing shit. Over the last 5 years, I'm going to say FV360 as a company, as a brand, my daughter's money. We lost $100,000 maybe. Personally, now I'm not rich. My father, I told you, I take care of my father. My father is cool, but I take care of him. It was long story short. But however, I use my bread I make for working for my pop to fund my business. So when I say personally, Between me and him, we probably lost about $300,000. And I'm a frugal motherfucker. You know, you'll see me every day. You know, I got motherfucking sweatpants on and shit like that. I mean, I got my little electronics and shit, you know, and, you know, but it's just like, yo, like when I think about it, it's like, you know, and then I go into a coma too. So I lost a whole year of work from that. Like, and I had to rush back. So long story, but you know, we here now. It's all over. Over. So now I get to chill in my motherfucking nice ass house, cover my motherfucking boxing, do my little crime shows. I got my podcast coming because it was hard to try to launch new projects when you're working under such duress, under such stress, constantly, year after year after year. Once again, imagine going to court 60 plus times. All the lies and the, you know, not being heard. That shit does something to you, man. So, however, I do say that it made me smarter. I do say that for sure. That shit made me motherfucking smarter. Like, real for real. Especially over like the last, I'm going to say, 10 months or so. What is it? February? Yeah. Like, I've learned like a lot. Like, my education, like, knowledge has increased tenfold. Like, that's all I do. Study, read, watch documentaries and shit all day. Audible has become like my best friend. You know, whenever I'm like doing stuff in the background. But anyway, all right, let me get out of here. So we're gonna start off with some Australia videos, and then we got some media events coming up this upcoming week. So I got court on Tuesday. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I can't really say it because I don't know. But either way, my life next week is going to dramatically change. So I need to get a schedule down. And I love it. I can finally plan. You know, because I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm going to tell you what I'm trying to do. Podcast once a week to start. A guest twice a month. So to start. Now remember, my post-fight videos, those are the bread and butter. They are not going anywhere. That's it. The post-fight videos, those are my bread and butter. Can't nobody fuck with me on fight night. Like if I'm on my game and consistent, I'm number one in post-fight vlogging. Not no 6-hour streams, not no, I'm talking about 10, 15-minute video. That's my niche. That's my shit. Post-fight content. You know, talk about the fight, wrap the fight, talk about the rankings, what it means for the rankings, what's next. Show a little couple highlights here and there. Live streams after fights because of the technology and because usually I always go on after everybody else because people are normally live. My competitors live during the fight. I usually go on post-fight after them. That's my niche. And then we have access to the post-fight press conferences, you know, and brief highlights legally. The Zooms. I've been studying. I've been on, I'm going to say, let's say generously, 85% of the boxing Zooms across all promotional companies since they started using Zoom. I'm studying and I'm on all of them. In the match room, when sometimes be fucking 4 hours long, I'm on all of them. I'm studying because I'm trying to integrate it into my system. So when I ask questions, I'm able to pull, I'm working on something. However, I noticed that they're going to be going back to live press conferences, but Zooms, they will, from my understanding, will be a part of boxing going forward in the future. So, you know, indefinitely, or, you know, so I have some plans I've been working on, and now I did a whole bunch of technological upgrades to where my system, my rig is built. I'm going to say time proof. My rig is built now to last me at least 3 years. And now I did it all myself. So I know how to build some PCs. Now, yeah, I got some help first because the motherboard, I didn't want to fuck with that. But like components and all that, I did all that. So anyway, I got 2 websites, podcasts, this platform. And the only thing I've been missing was consistency because I didn't have the time. It was always court shit, legal shit, because you got to fight for your life first, right? You know? So anyway, we're going to be back. Me and Jay are about to do a video on Dennis Hogan, Tim Tszyu. We're What's the other one? Mundine Zarafa. No, we did that one already. Another video he wants to do. Australian boxing. Me and Mikey going to be doing some videos. I'm hiring a channel manager to have him on payroll March the 1st so I can get videos out faster. And that's the thing, get them out faster. See, one of the hardest things about doing videos for me is the stuff that comes after. Like, I got to put the title in, the tags, the thumbnail, the description. If I'm able to just like do like a video, boom, all right, do this video, fall back, do another, boom, boom. You know, message such and such. This is what these videos are about. You know how many videos I'm gonna be able to pump out, but you don't want to pump out too much. You don't want to be spam, but yet I can put out hard-hitting content straight to the point. Not Wilder Fury shit every fucking day. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing no wild. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But anyway, I didn't ramble on enough. Just thought I'd give you guys a quick update. Lot of shit in motion. I won't know fully until Tuesday. And that way I'll be able to build my schedule around, because the podcast is extremely important to me. It's my baby. Because one tip I can give you from what I learned is your first podcast is very important, because you get put in, if you do it right, and 9 times out of 10 for boxing, you will be put there. You will be put in the what's new section on iTunes of podcasts for your first one. Your first few gotta be right. So YouTube, yeah, I've been here, you know, whatever. But podcast, I want to put a fucking dent. Like, you know, like, all right, this is the podcast you listen to. You know, I've learned enough. I know enough about boxing and what not to ask and what questions fighters are going to avoid. We working on. So we there, man. It's not like we working on it. It's about putting it in emotion now, because I've already did all the shit. Like right now, let me show you where we are. Podcast. Spotify, Google, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Buzzsprout, and of course iTunes. You know, we're there. You know, it'll be 30 minutes to an hour, 4 times a month, weekly. A guest twice a month, and then we'll move from there. Crisp, smooth sound quality, obviously ads, promotion. High-powered guests, and it's not going to be me doing finesse questions. Of course, you want to get to know what the fighters are doing, you know, and some of them may not even be about boxing. You never know. So we might just talk about real world shit, you know, or, you know, we might, if it's a boxer or an MMA person who's a gamer, we may just talk about games. Who knows? So that's where we're going with it. Also, I'm going to be gaming a couple times a week on the channel. I'm thinking about doing combat sports on the channel only, like UFC and Fight Night Champion. And then when that new esports boxing game comes out, we're going to be streaming that heavily. And if it's trash, I'm going to tell them it's trash. We ain't going to chill. And I'm going to tell them what they can probably fix. And y'all will too. That's why I'm going to stream it on stream, so you can put your comments and shit. And on Twitch, I want to stream a few days a week, because why am I playing video games and not making no money doing it when I got all this shit? I built a fucking gaming PC. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, let me get up out of here. TstreeT Controversy with FV360.com. You subscribe. Oh, and I'm going to be streaming on Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch too, just working out the kinks.